over there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Am I on the stage? I am. Let me remove that one right now. Hey, there we go. So we have something set up. And let me just wave over here. We are ready. But I listened to the broadcast since I've been working with this new camera, and it mutes the sound. So now, without this one, when I just had my document camera, the sound was still okay. But with this one, I got to go reach for this microphone. So give me just a moment. I hope that you are ready. Let me make sure I turn on what I'm sharing over here as well. Let me share my screen. There we go. All right, so this is what we are working on over here. And let me grab my microphone right quick. Otherwise, the YouTube video sounds like I'm 10 feet away and I have a garbage can over my head. All right, and when I say microphone, I know I need to get the, what do you call it? Excuse me, the other ones that clip on, but I have this one, and I don't know, it might have been about $40. It wasn't too bad, and it works pretty good. But if you could just see what this table looks like right now, it's just too much. So I will have to oh goodness, the microphone is trying to go to the floor. I will have to definitely up my sound game. So let me stop talking and plug this in, and then we're ready to paint. I need to get on in here for about 15 quick minutes and paint with you, and then call it a day. Send you on your way. Hope you're doing well. I am lying. I can't even plug this in because everything needs that adapter now. Okay. Oh, good. Good. Here we go. I am here in my studio. Wishing you well. Am I unplugging the wrong thing? I think I'm unplugging the wrong things. And let's see. I hope the microphone will work. I hope I don't have to go through the whole broadcast thinking that it's doing what it needs to do. And it's not. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So let's plug this back in. I am hoping this is working out well. And we're ready to paint. All right. So let me this is Bernaid Flournoy, art teacher, portrait painter. I love painting people. I love doing faces. I love watching people. It's just we are amazing, you know. And so I was able to go to art school because I love to do portraits. And now it's like I'm still doing them. I'm an art teacher, but I'm ready to retire. My boss, my principal, and my VP. They know I'm ready to get up out of there, but I still have the love and passion. It's just time for something different. I enjoy coming out here to my studio, boop, 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 turn on a few lights, turn on a few cameras, and let's paint. So now it's Tuesday. I don't want to, because I go live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday right now. That may shift in January. I'm not sure yet. I don't mind Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday because it's a time I can commit to most mornings, unless, I'm sick or something like that. That would be the only time. And sometimes, if you guys don't know, with the whole Crohn's, situation. If you see a sign saying "We'll be right back," baby, I'm here. But we had to handle some things and we had to come on back. All right. So we are ready to get started. We still have these in the folder. I never did take those out. Okay. Never did take those out. And I think I'm going to leave them in there because they are just simply fun, 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 and easy to do. All right. Oh, thank you so much for the hearts. I don't know who that is. One day when I grow up, because I'm using my computer with StreamYard, I call myself trying to get some more followers over the weekend. I guess I was unsuccessful with my attempts. We will try it again because I have to get up to a certain level. So then I am just live streaming from one platform. All right, I'm just going to flip this camera down. I need some water in my bowl and I'm ready. Y'all, I'm just so nasally right now. I don't even want to talk. And I know it sounds bad because I have a nasally voice anyway. So let me go ahead and get this together. Add to stage. All right, we're good over here. So now let's go ahead and get on down to it. Let me aim you down over here. Bless you. Thank you so much. And I am going to tilt it. See, look at this. Look at this. How in the world is anybody supposed to see anything? Oh, Lord. Let me see if I could pull this microphone over here near the water, okay? Okay. Honey, I just have to laugh. All right, so we need to finish up this cute design here. And one day I'm going to get sophisticated in knowing how to do an actual live poll so you guys can tell me what you want to see tomorrow. You know what? You may have to get in my direct messages over here. Let me know what you would like me to paint tomorrow. This one is more of a cartoony type of portrait. Oh my goodness, look at there. That's going to be blocked. Oh, let me scoot. Let me see if I can move this over. Okay, that's better. Oh, good gracious alive, y'all. Okay, is that? We're getting there, huh? This is still in the way. Let me see if I can shift one more time. All right, I think that works out a little bit better. Let me see about this wire. So we're going to paint for about, what's that, about 10 minutes and get on off of here. All right, so now the microphone adds a shadow, y'all. This is some ridiculousness, but I'm here for it, all right? I've faced tougher, harder things. All right, so let's go ahead and get down to it. I don't know what you're doing today to bring yourself some joy. This brings me joy, okay? Getting in my studio, setting up all the good stuff, setting up the video and inviting you in to paint with me, all right? So that's what we're doing here. We are working on this. I gotta bring in this light, y'all. Ooh, there's so many things. If I don't have this light shining over here, you won't be able to see. So we're gonna try to knock this out in 10 minutes, all right? Hey, fresh out the shop, baby. Now, a couple years ago, thank you for complimenting the nails, baby, because I tell you, that gel stuff is a long way away from me sitting up there trying to paint the nails and sit over the blanket. Because, you have to do it at the end of the day after you swept, washed the dishes. You're sitting up there. I used to watch like Saturday Night Live, and I would do my nails, not all the time, just every now and again, mainly during the summer. Doing my nails, and, you fall asleep. And then you end up with that blanket imprint on one of those nails, and it's just like, what am I doing here? And then the other nail polish would not last. So I'm going to say it's been about 2 years since I've been getting them done, only because of my sister-in-law. She, honey, let me see. How long has she been in the family? Well, forever. She was always one doing her nails and having her nails done. And a couple years ago, once COVID hit and everything like that, she's like, look, you need to do some self-care. Those nails, go ahead and get your nails done. Because during COVID, well, anyway, in the art room, I'm always washing my hands, always having water, always cleaning up. And baby, I guess this particular time, with COVID, with the sanitizer, that was, ooh, that was rough on her hands. And I still get in there and wash and, you know, uh, use a sanitizer. And now with it being cold, it's that cold flu season. And then sometimes you don't know if it's the COVID that is causing the coughs and everything. Now, when you hear me get quiet, that means I gotta be quiet and focus. So I know the kids are like, all right, we're gonna talk. No, you're going to focus. This may not be a math problem. This may not be you writing a paragraph. This is a visual problem that you need to solve, and I need you to be quiet, get focused, pay attention, and give it, your 100%. What do you call it? Attention and focus, and you'd be surprised at what you get. Don't just, oh, this is just the art room. No, baby, this is where you can come in here and get your whole life together. All right, so we are just going up in here, going over a few of these things, tightening up a few of these areas around the edges here. And yeah, we're about to go ahead and get on down. The other day I made, oh, that's my alarm. Let me know. Let me stop chatting. Let me keep painting. I made it a little bit too gray in there. I have acrylic paint in here that I can go over that. So I might need a part 4 tomorrow. I just don't feel the need to rush it. I'm enjoying the process, and it's a cute design. All right, let me get a little bit of water. So yeah, I got started with the nails because of my sister-in-law. With the gel stuff because that lasts for a couple of weeks without any chipping. But now, if this broadcast had been Saturday morning before I went to the nail shop, I would not be able to flash these nails like this. Okay. Oh, they were starting to chip, but not too bad. But it's fun and it's relaxing, and the people I go to are really nice. And I literally just hand over my hands, and I'm quiet most of the time. This time, oh my goodness, I went outside the line. Let me get that. Let me see if I can fix that. And if not, things happen. You know what? We're just going to work that into the shading on this side of the face. All right? That's what we're going to do with that. We're going to keep it moving. Oh my goodness. Who is that giving me all of those hearts? Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I don't know what it does. Listen, I'm still learning the whole TikTok scene. I just enjoy going live, and that helped me get through the pandemic. Baby, I went live about 30 days in a row. And I painted portraits. I paint for real. Now, I'm an art teacher. I like to talk. But I like to throw this paint around for real. We're for real about this here thing. We're serious about it. So that helped me be calm, cool, and collected. Now I would like a little bit of pink up here, but I don't have pink in here. This one doesn't have the pink. So excuse me, y'all. Y'all just gonna have to pardon me. This is live. And it is what it is, okay? I'm reaching over here to grab my pink. Okay, excuse me. Well, doggone it. Did it fall out? Oh my goodness. But anyway, I've got a little bit of pink left over here. So this is what we're getting ready to use. What is on the floor? My orange fell out. I think my orange fell out last month during live as well. I've made lots of mistakes on the air. I don't have a large audience, and maybe that's why. Maybe I'm trying to get all those mistakes out of the way now. So I'm just going to go on in here. Let me check the time. We have a couple more minutes. And I'm just putting this in here like our reference image. You are free to change these. Okay, now let me just go ahead and put this plug on out here, baby. I will be opening up the doors to the art room on the 15th. All right, that's my mom's birthday. Let me see. I'm going to have to do a little math to see how long this was her heavenly birthday. Ooh. Let me see. What was that? When did I birth this child of mine? I have to stop and remember. So is this? Wait a minute. Is this 20 years? Good gracious. Oh, good. You know what? It doesn't seem like she's been gone that long. And I don't know. What do you do with your memories? You know, it was really hard for a while. You know, I'm the oldest kiddo. But you know, your birth order doesn't really matter for that. But you know, I was around for the longest. And I remember seeing all the others come home from the hospital. Now I'm hoping that when I lean over, I'm not in the way. Let me look back over here. Okay. This wire, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah, I am the oldest of 4. And I love me some them. But baby, back in the day, you know, you don't want all that responsibility. And you didn't know that being the oldest, that's what you were going to get, you know. So I really know that sometimes you don't always put yourself first. So that's why I am really reaching out and calling out the 40 and over crowd, because I am part of the 50 and over crowd, but I'm lowering it down to the 40 plus crowd. All right, so we're just gonna do a few little whoop whoop stuff in here just to warm this up, just a wee bit, and we're gonna go ahead. Let me see how much time we have. Not much. Okay, we're gonna warm this all the way up right here. We don't have a lot of time, but when you get these colors on here, it starts to open up. And become real. Now, I don't mind going outside of the line over here because that's the 8x10 frame. I don't always put that hard line on it. I don't always put that hard frame on there, but I may start doing that, so you know, go right on outside the frame. So if you throw this into a frame, then, you know, the edges are covered. Well, you know, I'm going to go ahead and stop here because I know I won't finish. I thought I would be able to be finished today, but who says you got to be finished in 10 minutes? You know what? Nobody. All right, so let me go ahead and flip back over here. Okay, that is that. I'm going to give you your time back today, and I'm going to pick my paint up off the floor. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, y'all. Hold on. There we go. All right. This is Vernade Flournoy, art teacher by day, portrait painter by night. This is art with training wheels on it. Okay. So I'd much rather you start with something, because journaling is at an all-time high in adult coloring. You know that. Well, first of all, that never went out of style as far as I'm concerned, but it really took off, especially during the pandemic. There are a lot of people that are selling downloads and different things like that. Me too, honey. I'm out there too, because I see the power every day. You know, everybody doesn't always get that front row seat, but I see the power of creating every day. And I'll tell you this. Oh my goodness! And then I'll get off of here. Some teachers, you know, when they're halfway down the hallway, their class is standing at your door, but they're halfway down and they're backtracking real fast, and they're like, "Good luck." Okay. All right. What did y'all do to your teacher? Okay. What did you do to your teacher? Okay. You're not doing that to me. All right. You're going to be nice. You're going to listen. You're going to follow directions, and you're going to have a good time. Yes, ma'am. Come on up in here then. If you're ready, come on. I'm ready for you. So I love the transformation when their teacher comes back. Sometimes we're vibing out to some, it could be classical. It could be old school instrumental hip hop. Okay. Because some of those words and some of these words for some of these, but some of the music is genius. Some of the music, I'm trying to hold the thing up. Some of the music is genius. I'm going to go ahead and sign off over here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll be right back with you. Don't you go anywhere, because we have a little after class over here. All right. So let me end the stream. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, do something. And when I say this, and I say it all the time, do something that makes your heart sing, makes your heart come alive, and share some of your joy. Share some of your art joy. I do that over here on the regular. I invite you into my studio to paint with me because it's fun and enjoyable. And I want you to get rid of any fears. And I want you to go to these paint parties, okay? I want you to host a paint party. I don't want you to be afraid because you've practiced, okay, and you got a few skills underneath your belt, and you've done some art with some training wheels on, and now a lot of the paint party hostesses, they put a few training wheels on there. But even if they don't, you still have developed a few skills over here. So go and be great today. Share your joy because the world needs more of it. And if you don't have any, make sure you get it up before you go. Get it up before you walk out the house. Get that mindset together. And then make sure you have enough joy to share. Okay. All right. Now, I say this now. I go in. Baby, I was all bubbly. I got rest this weekend. Got hydrated. I was good. And I was good all day. Because sometimes by 10 o'clock, after that first class gets hold of me, and you have all those personalities. Anyway, this will turn into a whole rant. But I forgot to do my, what do you call it, public service announcement. If you are one of my students, okay, I don't know which one, get off of here. I already told you not to follow me out here on this TikTok, on this social media. I'm gonna block you. Okay, I'm gonna see you at school. I love you though. I'm about that love life over there. I'm always crazy. I'm crazy about you. I'm crazy about your education. So, but you get off this social media because this is not for you. This is for your mama. Okay, this is for your mom, your grandmama. Okay, get off here. All right. So now, go be great. Be great. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you here in a minute. All right, you go be great. Let me